Hi everybody, it's Doreen, and I'm back today with card number 2 of the Father's Day cards that I made this year. So I once again used the silhouette to make my card, and I know there's been a lot of videos out there showing the card in the box. So that's what my card is going to be today. So what does my card look like? This is the card that we will be making. Now I got it laying on its side because of the camera angle. But this is one of the box in the cards, and it is a silhouette file. It is by Lori Whitlock. So when it sits up like this, and it folds into an A2 envelope. So come on and join me, and I'm going to show you how I made this card. Okay everybody, so we're going to bring up the supplies and get started with our second card. I apologize if I sound a little congested and I may do a little sniffling. I'm just getting over a really bad cold, and I wanted to get this card done so that you could see some samples of cards for Father's Day. So I do apologize if I do sound congested. So I'm not going to show you how to lay this card out on your mat. This is a Lori Whitlock file, and I will put a link to the silhouette file in the silhouette from the Silhouette online store down in the bottom in the description bar. So this is what is, I'm sure everyone has seen a lot of these. They are card in a box, and you don't have to have a silhouette to make one. You can make it and do it by cutting it out and scoring manually. And if I can find a link to a video where you can do this manually, I will also put that down in the description bar. So I've already started gluing some of my pieces down. So what you want to do is basically take your long piece and glue that or tape that down. So I've gone ahead and cut that out. And the cardstock that I used came from this paper pack. This is the DCWV. It's the natural stack. So that's what I use for my top layers. So let's go ahead and, like I said, I've already started putting some of them down. We're just going to add our layer here. And we'll add this to our box or card. And I'm going to place that down along here. And then I have one more piece I need to add over here, and that's going to go right there. So we'll get some tape on here, and we'll add this piece. And these are really a lot of fun to make. I can't wait to make some more. I've been seeing a lot of these already made by other YouTubers. So you may see me making some more of these. So then we also need to go ahead and put our layer here. Now you won't have anything over here because that's going to be in on the back of your box. So we'll just go ahead and get some tape on this piece. And then we'll add this piece to the card as well. So I'm going to line that up and place that right there. Okay everybody, one thing you want to remember is when you're putting your piece down here, leave a little opening in here, because what you want to do is you want this to fit down inside here so that it sits like this, and this will be the back of your box, and then these will fold down flat. So even though I did put the tape on there, I didn't get it all the way to the edge, so I do have enough room to add that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put a piece along here just so that I can slide that piece down inside there where I don't have any tape. So you'll take this and you'll just fold this inside to fit within here. And you want to kind of make sure that you have your edges, that they line up and that they're even down at the bottom here. So I'm just going to slide this within here, and then I'm going to just press down. And then you can take it and fold it down like so, and then that way you'll have it even. So it will look like this. So now when we set this up, you can see that these fold back and this folds like so. And there you have your box. So now let's go ahead and start adding our other pieces. You want it to fold like so. So now I've gone ahead already and put our little fisherman's vest together and pieced it, and I used some of the scraps from the cardstock that we had here, this cardstock here. And I also went and took the vest pieces and ran them through my Mosaic Cuttlebug folder. Or I'm sorry, it's a Paper Studio, I believe. Camera might not pick that up. So what you want to do is take and have one piece scored and fold it forward like so, and then you have your other piece going this way. And then you have to decide which one you want to be your back piece. So you're going to do the same thing, put your pieces together, and then fold it where it looks like a Z. So you have one forward, one back. And then you're just going to slide that in how you want that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the tackle box in the back. And I'm just laying these in here for right now. I'm not going to tape anything. And I don't have any tape on there. And then I'm going to put my other piece, or the vest, in the front. And actually, since the vest is a little taller, maybe we'll put the vest piece in the back. And then you can go ahead and you can decide where you want the fish to go. And then the last piece will be our fishing rod. And I think I'm just going to add that next to the tackle box. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be laying this down flat so you can see. So basically it'll sit like that. Now for putting these in, what we're going to do is we're going to do the vest first. So I'm going to get some tape on both sides, and I'm going to use the Tombow for this. Well, I'm out of Tombow, so let's switch over to our ATG gun. I'll just get some more Tombow when I do my next video. So I've got my tape on there, and what you want to do is first go ahead and line up, and I'll lay the box this way so you can see, and put your piece where you want it to go. And then you'll just flatten this out. First we want to make sure that this is taped down in there. So I'm going to make sure I've got that where I want it. And then for my next piece, my next side, I'm just going to go ahead and flatten this down. Now this seems like it may be difficult to do, but it's really not. You just have to decide how you want to get this in here. So now I'm going to press down and do it like that. And then my piece is in there. And I probably think I want this to come out just a little bit more, so I'm going to take it out and move it just a little bit further up. And I'm going to lay it flat and then just press down with my fingers for that one side. And then I'll take the other side and I'll flatten it down and press it like so. So I'm going to continue adding my pieces, and then I'll come back with the finished card. Okay everybody, so I'm back with the finished card. Now one thing I want to point out, when you're putting your pieces inside here, What you want to do is, like I said, you're going to start by taping the one side down along here. And then when you get ready to put your other side down, you're going to fold your card like this. That seals in the left side. And then you'll press down to seal in your right side. And then you're going to take it and fold it this way. This is to make sure that you get everything adhered down. So what I've done is I've added all my pieces, and I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. So I went ahead, and the piece that I had for the fish, I actually, when I put that straight across, when I did fold the card flat, the fish kind of hung out. And you don't want that to happen because you want this to fit inside an A2 envelope. So I just kind of took it and scored it. Let me see if I can let you see what I did there. I took and bent it and scored it just a little bit so it's shaped, and then it went that way. And then it works out when you close it, you don't see the fish. So I hope you can see that on the camera where I took and folded it right there. Let me push this back some. So I folded it right there and then scored it, and then I added the piece across here. So, and then I've also gone ahead and taken my little fishing rod, and I put that, I popped that up with a piece of foam tape just so that it would stick out a little bit. And then I took my print and cut with the silhouette and printed out this Happy Father's Day, and this is just some plain copy paper. So that's the finished card, and I'll lay it down that way so you can see what it looks like. And then for my envelope, I just use some of the paper that I have that I make my envelopes with, My Mind's Eye paper pack, and it's called Antique Dots, and there's several pieces of paper in here that have different type of dots or circles on them. So I used that to make my envelope, and then I went ahead and stamped out the Happy Father's Day, and this is from a stamp set. I believe this is a Inka-Dinka-Doo stamp set, and it's called Happy Days. So you have different sayings in here, and I apologize for the glare. You might not be able to see this, but you have the word happy up here, and then you have birthday, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, Valentine's Day. So you can kind of mix and match this together to get the greeting that you want. And then the other thing, or the last thing that I did that I didn't show, is I just went ahead and on the back of the box card I put a stamp that says Happy Father's Day. And this stamp set, these actually will go with your Spellbinder dies. It's Stampin' Scrappin' Design Label Accents, and they look like this, and you can mix and match these, and they also work with your labels 2, labels 4, and labels 8 Spellbinder dies. So that's it, everybody. This is my second Father's Day card that I needed to make for Father's Day. So I'm going to put that down like that so you can see it. It's kind of hard to show it with the camera angle. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye.